There are some upsides with getting older, though. You get more comfortable with who you are. You don't worry about cool anymore. Cool takes too much energy. All you want to be is comfortable after 40. I knew I turned the corner a couple weeks ago. I was at the grocery store. I looked down, dark socks and sandals. I no longer give a shit. How about that? Let's go. Out of the way, Twilight. I gotta get some milk. Come on. You're not a vampire. What happened? Your dad never threw a ball with you? Get the hell out. You feel it slowing up, man, so you gotta just be a little more careful, that's all. I don't mind that. I like being a dad. That's my favorite job. Doing the best I can to let my son have a childhood and not have him download it. Too many buttons, man. Too many buttons. All they want to do is play the games, you know. We wonder why there's trouble and the kids are lazy and they have no attention. Everything's a minute and a half and it blinks. They don't go out to play it. We didn't have a play date when I was growing up. My dad would go, get the fuck out of the house. And you left for 4 hours, no one knew where you were. You just wander around with 4 of your buddies in a book of matches looking for shit to burn. Get your attention if that's what you want, old man. And it's hard as a parent because you gotta let him play some video games so he can keep up with his buddies at school, you know. You don't want him to be that weird kid at the lunch table shooting marbles going, my dad says this is a video game! It's a middle ground. Go outside and play. Sometimes I just want to say to him, go outside, hang out with the kid I told you not to, break a window, come back here and lie to me like a good kid. How hard is this to figure out? Just get outside, man. But it's all about the buttons. It amazes me how quick they pick it up, right? It's amazing. I was at the mall, saw a 9-year-old girl text messaging her friend. When I was 9, you took a piece of paper, folded it into a diamond, and you go, okay, pick a color. B-L-U-E. And you flip it up and you go, what's it say? You're a dick. Ha ha, I got your class. Trying to teach my son to ride a bike. Fellas, if you're doing that with your boy, please don't let mom be around. That will make you an enemy of the state. Just trying to teach him like my father did. Get on the bike. You ready? Go! Mommies don't do it that way. They like to put the pillow in. My wife's trying to help out. She goes, I'm going to put some stuff on. He comes out of the garage, looks like he's going to Iraq. Got a helmet, a flak jacket, elbow pads. I didn't have shit. First time I went down a hill into a tree, I knew next time I'm in this area, slow down! It's a self-teaching process. Sometimes the lesson is in the bump. It's funny, man. I watch him together with my wife. You know, there are things where I get jealous about his childhood, too. He does have some upsides. Like, he gets to do whatever he wants. All he has to do is ask my wife, Mommy, can we? Sure, honey, let's get in the truck and go make a memory. My dad's answer for everywhere you ever wanted to go was, they're closed. I see people in there. They're cleaning. Everywhere she takes him to eat, she's got those antibacterial wipes, right? Always wiping some stuff down. Wipe that down, read about a virus coming here from Germany. It can kill all of us at any minute. I read about it. We're at McDonald's. We're not even eating real fucking meat. You want to wipe that down? What are you talking about? So he's worried about them getting something. I think that's why kids are all sick. Nothing's pure. Everything's too purified. Nothing's dirty anymore, right? It's purified, filtered, fortified. Nobody plays in the dirt. That's why everyone's sick. And by the way, if you're a grown man using hand sanitizer, put a dress on and get it over with. I'm done talking to you, too. I can't talk to a grown man while he's doing this. He's got to be sanitized. You could be at a ball game with my dad, drop a sandwich in the dirt, and go, what are you doing? Pick it up. Come on, first 2 bites are crunchy, you're good the rest of the way. Let's go. That's 450. Oh, you want me to disinfect it? Get it. There, shut the fuck up. My wife, God bless her, she'll read these magazines, you know, trying to be progressive. Like, she'll read Parent magazine, which to me is just 2 hippies in New York getting high writing about what it would be like if they did have kids. That's all fiction. But she'll read something and then call me immediately. I just read an article about sugar. You can't feed him sugar after 3 o'clock. You'll wreck his metabolism. Well, as you can see, my parents didn't give 2 good shits about my metabolism. You know what they cared about? Silence. Here, eat Kool-Aid right out of the pack. Just shut up. sit there and vibrate. I don't want to hear a word out of it. Don't feed them sugar. I grew up in a house, and by the time you were 9, if you got my dad a beer, your reward was a sip. I'm pretty sure that's not in Parent Magazine. Here, take a sip of that. Don't tell your mother that's my boy. The old man knew what he was doing, because by the 4th beer, I was going for him. I'll get you one, baby. By the time I was 12, his buddies had come over. I'd come out in the living room like a vendor. I don't believe in medicating my child either, unless he absolutely needs it, man. I don't believe in that excuse. Everybody in Los Angeles loves to give their kids pills. That's the big deal. That's all those parents. Oh, he had to give him ADD pills. We give him the Ritalin because he's crazy. He's acting crazy. He's fucking 8! It's his job to be crazy. ADD is their excuse for everything because they don't want to be parents. They don't want to step in and be the authority. You know how my dad cured us of ADD? He'd get an inch from your face, he'd go, pay attention! Oh, shit! I'm cool, man, I'm cool. Got away from me, I'm cool. My eyes on board, brother, I'm back, I'm ready. Now, don't get me wrong, there are extreme cases. Some people need medicine, some children need medicine. If your kid is having thoughts like, I should cut open a cat and wear it like a hat, he needs fucking medicine. Let's suck it up just a little bit because the medicine in this country is out of control. And you know why? Because it's big money, Jack. It's big money. They prey on our fear, and they prey on our anxiety, and they spin that Rolodex until you say, oh fuck, I think I have that. And then you take a pill, and then they got you. We're not that sick. Look, I drove by a college once, okay? I'm not a smart cat, okay? But I don't believe we're that sick. They're making shit up. The commercials get more vague every year. Have you ever woken up? Shut up, I think I got this. It's horse shit. My favorite new disease is shaky leg disease. Oh, I got shaky leg disease. Well, quit drinking vodka and Red Bull, you dick. How hard is this to figure out? Drink, sit there and suffer quietly like a good Irishman. Don't you know what it is? Too many pills. It's all horseshit. It's just a big money game. They want us to take a pill for everything we do. Here's a pill to eat. Here's a pill to shit. Here's a pill to fuck. Here's a pill to sleep. Here's a pill that'll offset the eat, sleep, shit, and fuck pill. Here's your best. What's the matter? You don't like your job? Here's a little blue pill and a picture of 2 dicks in a canoe with the word teamwork under it. Get back to your hole. The generation that came before us should spit in our face. They fought 2 world wars, fought for civil rights, cut the Panama Canal. We need some pills because somebody hurt our feelings! Are you shitting me? You think the guys that were riding in private Ryan boats ready to storm the beaches of Normandy stopped in the middle like, I feel so anxious about what we're doing here? My grandmother didn't take it, I'm not taking it. My grandmother could be bleeding from the eyes, have a broken bone in her arm. She goes, I just need some aspirin and a ginger ale, honey, right now. Lived to be 86. They don't test new medicine. Why? Because when they tell you about a new medicine, the advertisers have given these douchebags a loophole to get them out of any trouble. That's why they don't have to test it anymore. It's all big money, right? Because when they tell you about a new medicine, they tell you what it's supposed to do. Then that creepy little fucker's voice comes on and tells you what it's really going to do. Like we're not listening. Take Zola for anxiety. It causes bleeding from the ass. I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather be sad than leak. Pretty sure if I was leaking, I'd be sad. What's got you down, Bill? My ass is leaking. That's what's got me down. Can't remember the toothache. See a lot of couples in my show. I like that. I'm a happily married man. I know that because she told me. Checking every morning. Comes in the kitchen every morning. I blow that Navy whistle. I wait for my list, sir.
We need the list.
You get your list? Yes, sir. A man who's been married a long time needs that list. Yeah, I love when I run into young guys that don't think the game is played that way. They're my favorite morons. I'm still full of piss and vinegar. No way, dude, I get a girl, she's gonna know the rules. You're gonna be jacking off the rest of your life. Come on. Just stop. Married man needs an order list, a honey-do list. We need that. Because it's been a long time since we made a bad decision, and it could happen at any fucking minute. That's why. Women know that. Our wives know that. We need that list, otherwise we start thinking for ourselves, and no good ever comes from that. Married men are no good unsupervised. Because otherwise we come home driving and we have great ideas like happy hour. I like to be happy for an hour. 6 hours later, you're naked, peeing in a hamper in front of your wife going, I hate your mother. I hate her. I met my wife in a cool way. I saw her 3 times in one day. I saw her at a bank in Atlanta, then I was performing at a club in Atlanta, then I went to a jazz club and she was there. Figured 3 times in one day, you gotta take a shot, right? So I saw what she was drinking, I ordered one, I took it over to her table, and I go, hi, I'm Billy, drink this till I'm cute. Which I thought was a good line until she looked at me and goes, I'm gonna need another one. I said, I think I love you. You wanna move in and throw out all my favorite shit? She did, so. I love my wife, you know how I know that? I'm afraid of her. You have to be afraid of the one you stay with. You have to love her too much to leave, but be afraid to be questioned. My wife could run an interrogation. My wife could crack a terrorist. He'd come out there and like, God damn, make her stop. I'm so sorry. The van is 2 blocks away. It is red. I give you the codes. Make her stop. Fuck, I feel so bad. I don't mess with my wife. My wife comes home, I hear that noise from Law and Order. Gong, gong. I do shit. You look pretty today. Is there a story you want to tell me? I've been married a decade now. Let me tell you something. I'm lobbying for some new rules, fellas. I think if you're married 10 years, you should never have to go to the mall with your wife again, ever. Married men don't belong at the mall. We look ridiculous. We're not a part of that culture. We're not supposed to be. You know what's piss funny? You ever see a married guy lose his wife in the mall? We turn into 8-year-olds. Have you seen the lady in a red sweater? She's talking to me in front of us. She's going to be so pissed. We're not there to share in that experience with you. We're just there to carry shit. If you're a married man at the mall, you should be dressed like a donkey. Just. I'm going to tie you up outside the pottery barn. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Want some water? And then they tie you to a bench with 5 other jackasses. Get all that shit home from the mall and you put it on the dining room table and she's high for a minute because she doesn't know which bag to go into first. That's when men plan our getaway. We go in the other room and we just sit down. That's all we really want to do. Just want to sit there. Do nothing. Hours to go by. Nothing. And we're completely at peace with it. But you know who's not at peace with it? No, they can't take it. My wife cannot take the fact that I can sit still and be happy. I don't think any wife can. You know why you know why you get mad at that, girls? Because you can't do it. It's not in their DNA, Jack. That engine is on or off. There is no idle. It's full speed or sleep. That's it. We're going to be doing something. We need a plan. We should do something. We need a plan. We should make a plan. My wife wakes up with shit coming out of her mouth. If I get them all by 8 o'clock, I can return to the sheets. I've been wanting to take back for 2 weeks, but I haven't had a chance to. I remember dropping off with my friend Deborah called me the other day. She said, I'm going to lunch with mom. I said, oh my God, I got to go to the mall too soon. What time are you going to get there? So I'll get up early.